Previously on Dead City.
For a wanted man, I look good.
I'm a New Babylon Marshal. Have you seen this man?
Manhattan was one of the epicenters. Military destroyed all the bridges and tunnels, hoping to contain it.
What are you after? It's pretty obvious you dickheads ain't from around here.
The Croat, he has my son. So you want to get to the cycle? That we could help you with.
He was an exceptionally insane son of a bitch.
Who put up that girl?
Ginny, I will come back for you soon.
We gotta talk. Scratch that. You gotta talk. You need help? How am I supposed to know if you ain't yelling for it? All I have been doing for months is trying to find a safe place for you. And you have been sticking to me like goddamn crazy glue. I turned my back for a half a second, and that's when you decide to skedaddle? Yeah. His asswife tried to kill us last night. Guess we ain't the only ones he pissed off. Can you at least tell me what the hell you're doing out here?
You lost your dino.
God damn it. Dropped it, huh? Okay. All right. We will just re-goddamn trace our goddamn footsteps. What do you got there?
Beeswax.
I hear that's good for cuts. Can I bum a little bit?
No.
8th is safe until around 30th, then we'll loop around.
Might as well be a map of the moon or Yonkers. Most of these streets are no-go. Jammed wall to wall with fleshies.
What about 33rd?
Nah, he's got traps all up and down the 30s.
How long you guys been at this?
We ain't tourists, that's for sure. Just kids when it all went down. The first few weeks were the worst. I mean, it spread so fast. Through the subways, the buildings, bodies coming up from the ground, falling from the sky. We kept waiting for the army to show up. Shit, anybody. And when they finally got here, we were dumb enough to think that they'd come to save us. Then we watched them blow up the bridges, the tunnels, leaving us in this death trap.
We were getting it together, little by little, till he showed up, asking people to join him, offering protection, creature comforts.
What's he want with you?
To keep us safe.
His paranoid, crazy version of that. Kill or be killed.
We were never gonna sign up for that. We don't take no orders from no bridge and tunnel nutcase.
So now, he tries to kill us. Steal from us, catch and torture us so he can learn how to kill and steal some more.
Only one of us ever got out alive. And that wasn't anything to luck.
I'm gonna go check the alley.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, it's all right. She's tougher than she looks, and she looks tough as shit.
Want to get to the Crow Eye. We just gotta get through that. It's been bringing fleshies in from all over the city.
Right on cue.
And dang, the parade's looking a little rough this year.
How do we get inside the arena?
We don't.
Sewers.
Hell no. Army shoved in all the fleshies they killed till they got turned into fleshies too.
Seal it up nice and tight.
All right, you said one of your people got out. Look, I'm just extrapolating here, but if someone broke out of Alcatraz...
Then there's a way back in. Who escaped? Tommaso, just tell us how you got out.
It's all we need to know.
Or we could show them.
No. The decision's already been made.
So what? We're just gonna sit around twiddling our dicks? He invaded our home. He butchered our people. We can't
Luther's
just...
right. It was a risk when we voted it down the first time. And now there's even less of us, and I don't know if I can... I mean, going back there, it's like...
I am getting a little feeling of deja vu. 12, 15 years ago, there was a fella down south. Showed up out of nowhere, a lot like this guy. Everybody flocked to him because he knew what they needed, what they wanted. Protection. Sanctuary. So he built a badass fortress, formed an army out of psychopaths, and he forced people to join. And if they didn't, the hammer came down. Now, soon enough, the people, they got fed up with it. So they got together. And they decided it was time to take that hammer back.
So what happened?
It worked.
Hell yeah, it worked.
We'll talk to the others.
Welcome.
Sometimes the door would open and he'd offer me food or medicine. All I had to do was start talking. How many of us were left, where we were hiding. But I knew the second I talked, I'd be axed. So, you know, the door kept opening. But let's just say there was no more food or medicine. When I was a kid, my nono used to talk about working on the crew that rebuilt Penn Station. People assumed the old station was gone. But Gramps, he knew the spots where they left the framework kind of behind the walls. So one night, the Barazzi were kind enough to clean out my cell from all the blood they spilt in there. And lucky for me, a fleshy got in. I ran as fast as I could, followed the framework, found the tunnels.
So how far are the cells once we get in?
It's close.
Wouldn't bank on those cells being full. After your disappearing act, you would have moved folks offsite.
How do you know?
It's what he would have done. He and the Croat know each other. They go back. Way back. He knows how he thinks.
Huh. So they buddies then?
Were. Took a shot at him and blew his ear off. He can bait him, lure him out of the arena. And we get him to tell me where my son is. And we kill him.
The rest of us will get a jump on his people so he can't follow you.
I'm sorry. You said he shot his ear off, right? So how's he gonna bait him?
You don't think he's gonna want payback? Eye for an eye, dick for an ear.
And what if you're wrong? What if it doesn't work?
It will work.
Y'all gonna get us killed. And for what?
For my son. So that I can get my son.
Your son is already dead. I think you know that.
All right, you know what? It's a long day. Let's take 5.
Chilly in here, isn't it? There we are. Not bad for a jail, no? Nicer than yours, I imagine. Lights, heat, music, drink, food. You must be hungry. Pastizada. It isn't magic, I promise. Only science. That was my profession. Alternative energy. So naturally, when I first arrived here, I couldn't help asking myself, what is the most abundant natural resource on this island? Death. The sewers are full of it. As the bodies break down, they produce methane, and because the intermolecular forces are weak, the gas can be pressurized into a liquid fuel at regular temperatures. Amazing, isn't it? What we have built here is a sanctuary. And all are welcome. So, why are you here? And who did you bring with you? You understand, I can't offer you refuge until you no longer pose a threat. Because above all, in this vicious, monstrous world, we must stay safe. You inspected the meat. Rotten meat can host all type of bacteria. And without the treatment that we once had, all potentially deadly. Why would you serve me rotten meat?
Actually, it was...
Hey, sorry. I found this in the back of one of those tourist shops. I remember Herschel used to wear one sort of like it. Thought maybe you could give it to him when you see him. He's wrong. Luther, he is wrong. Your plan is gonna work. If you want to talk about it or whatever, contrary to popular belief, I do occasionally know how to shut up.
When the Croat showed up at our gates, I told Herschel to get in the root cellar. I tried to make him hide. By then, I could have said left and he'd go right just to spite me. And he went and grabbed a shovel and a brick like that was going to do anything. And I told him he was stupid. He told me to get off his damn back for once. And that is the last thing that we said to each other. And I screwed up so many ways before then. Fumbling through doing it by herself. There weren't a lot of people that meant anything to me in this world. But there were enough. And whatever's left of all of them is inside this box. And I'm...
A few years ago, Joshua, Annie, and I, we were living in this little cabin outside of New Babylon. One day, Annie decided to go into town to do some trading. When she wasn't home at nightfall, I knew something had gone wrong. So I went looking for her. I found her, and she had been... She'd been robbed, beaten, and she begged me not to do something stupid. The hell, you know me. I found them. All 5 of them. Some shit-drinking hole. Honestly, I don't think I even wanted to kill them. After that, we were on the run, and it was very hard for Annie. So I put him on a wagon train to Missouri, and I said I'd be right behind him. I stayed. I think about them every single day. I hope to God they are okay, and maybe I have no right in hoping that. I don't know, Maggie. I mean, what else do we have besides hope?
I thought you knew how to shut up.
Can't keep doing this. Been looking for this friggin' dinosaur all day. I've got to find a better place for you. And you have to speak. You know, I call out for you, then you call back. All right? You're in trouble, you say so. Hey, are you listening to me? No, Jenny, you don't get to say no. All right, maybe back in the day, you could go see some state doctor and he would help you get through all the horrible shit you've been through. But that is not the case anymore. So you gotta skip all the coping shit and get straight to the staying alive shit. You hear me? Do you hear me?
You know what the problem is? The problem is we don't have any leads, or hell. Maybe the leads are all around us and we just can't see them.
We are whole!
Tonight, we celebrate our fallen brother. Not more. No. Because death is no end. It is our fuel. Because people are a resource! Anything to say? Last chance, my friend.
Here we go, right? We gotta say, I'm shitting more bricks than what's left in the city right now. I don't know how you do it. Keep it together with your kid and all. Amaya, she says having a kid in the city wouldn't be safe. Yeah, I don't know, yeah, she's probably right, you know?
Yeah, she's right. It isn't safe. You have to make it safe somehow. You do whatever it takes.
Tommaso, look who's here.
Oh, shit. Where you been? Inwood? Oh, shit. Scrounge up anything good?
Always good.
Where'd you get that?
Street?
When? I know a little girl who likes stuff like that, that's all.
Take it.
That was the best show this place has seen in years. I don't enjoy such barbarism, but it had to be done. When the world became unstable, my family and I found shelter in the post office. We were starving, so I went to look for food. When I got back, I smelled it immediately. My family, my wife, Mia, and my daughters Nika and Anna and my son, Philip, had become a meal for another starving family. I was too distraught to even think of killing myself. And by the time that would have occurred to me, I had already found the man who would become my new family and teach me how to protect the things that matter, which makes me wonder